Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and today's topic is how negative thinking can be beneficial at some times. So, first of all, why do I make a video of how negative thinking can be beneficial after just yesterday talking about the power of positive thinking? So, first of all, negative thinking is not always the same. So there are destructive negative thinking, which is what I mostly talked about in the video yesterday when I talked about the power of positive thinking. But then there also is a way of negative thinking that you could call more constructive feedback, which some people might actually see as negative thinking. Because when we talk about the power of positive thinking, we often try to ignore anything that's challenging, anything that's not absolutely positive. But sometimes being absolutely positive is not the most constructing thing. For example, if you're really struggling at your workplace and you really don't enjoy your workplace, positive thinking would probably encourage you to just look at, but the work pays me well and I can pay my bills and at least I have an income, and that would be a positive approach to the situation. But that may actually not be the most useful for yourself in that moment. What do I mean by that? I mean that in that moment, it may actually be more helpful to sit down and to honestly write down, make a list, and on one side write what's good about this job. For, like I just mentioned, for example, that I can pay my bills and that I have a regular income. And then on the other side, actually do write what's not good about this work. So for example, if you are surrounded by coworkers who are not really nice to you and you actually feel like you're getting depressed, that's a very good reason to say, okay, to actually look at the situation and to evaluate it and to say, okay, do I really want to continue working in that workplace? Or for example, what if the work causes me a lot of stress because I have to work 50, 60 hours a week and I feel like I never have a day off and it's actually challenging my health. Then if that is the case, then it doesn't really help to just try to be positive. So it actually makes sense, like I said, to just do this list and then to really evaluate. But now comes the important thing, that in this moment it is important to not just sit there and dwell on the things that are negative, but to actually create an action plan. So to say, okay, so what can I do about this situation right now? So can I go talk to my coworkers so that they are better? Can I talk to my boss about my working hours to decrease the hours or to get more time off? Whatever the negative situations are, and I know that it's not always work related, it could also be in friendships or in a family situation, it can be in a relationship. Sometimes you might actually feel like leaving a relationship or a friendship and to love the people from a distance is the most beneficial to yourself. So in that moment, it's very important that you, when you have this list of what you like and what you or what's of disadvantage to you, that you then look and decide how you're going to move forward with that information. So don't sit there and go into the pattern of negative thinking and being, oh my God, it's so upsetting and I don't ever know how to get out of this situation, or saying this job is killing me because, but just to look at it and say, okay, what can I do to actually change the situation right now that I've identified what's bothering me? And then from that point onwards, you can actually move forward. And in most times, you're actually going to have a happier, you're going to be able to move on in a happier state than if you just try to be positive from the first place and try to ignore what's going on. So, because after identifying what the benefits and what the disadvantages are, if you then decide to move forward and to create an action plan, you empower yourself by that. But if you're just trying to turn a blind eye onto the things that are bothering you, you can actually deteriorate your health, and you can suffer from it long term by just trying to be positive. So in that sense, negative thinking in the form of a constructive analysis of the situation, as objective as possible, can be very beneficial and really help you to get to the next level. So yeah, that's my video for today. So let's just sum it up one more time. So negative thinking in a constructive way can be beneficial and help you to move forward and to live a more happy and fulfilled life. So if you liked my video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I see you in my next video.